a worse punishment. He literally got a smock behind the head, and that was it. Oh, a smock or a smack? What's a smock? Like a fancy smack? I don't know what that is. Or is it like a smock? Got it. I'm stupid. Never mind. Moving on. Okay, so no repercussions, basically. And she can't believe I didn't stop talking to them as well. Oh, this is hard with family and stuff. My parents, on the other hand, are mad that we let this little incident break our relationships. My girlfriend says if I keep in contacting them and insisting she forgives my brother, she's going to leave me. I love this girl to death. We've got plans to buy a house eventually and have kids. On the other hand, I love my parents too, but I can't have both anymore. What should I do? This is really bad. This is all really bad. Your brother was quite literally causing harm to your girlfriend's body intentionally. That's horrible. Like, it's not funny. Like, she's in actual pain. Like, there is no excuse for it. He deserves more than a smock upside the head. I don't know what he deserves. I probably can't say. But like, that's food tampering. That's like, is that illegal? That's poisoning? I don't know. I don't know where that falls under. It's not okay though. And for her to be as upset as she is, I think that's fair. I mean, she's clearly endured a hellish amount of pain. It's hard for her to put that on you, to be like, you cannot see them anymore. I don't know. I just think there needs to be like a whole sit down situation and be like, he literally was poisoning me. Like, that's not okay. I don't know. I think she has the right to not want to have a relationship with the brother, I guess, and then the parents. Like, what else are they supposed to do? I don't know. I mean, all they can do, I guess, is talk to him. But them calling it a little incident is a bit, it's shitty. It's shitty because it's way more than a little incident. This is really tough. It was just like a very evil thing to do. Yeah, I don't think you can have much expectation that your significant other should have a relationship with your family. But for her to cut off your relationship, I don't know. It's hard. That's really hard. Is there another update? Let's see. Oh God. Okay, there is an update. Everybody calm down. Let's read it. I've read over 200 comments from you guys, and it just validated my mind that my family is f***ed up. Yeah, dude. They're very f***ed up. I contacted my mom and confronted her about why she would defend my idiotic brother, and she basically said he was young and stupid. I told her a few of your comments and that Katie could press charges. Yes. And she broke down crying. You're not allowed to do that. Like, it's tampering. Saying he won't do it again. Hell no, he won't, because I told her I decided to cut them off for good. Wow. Okay. Katie was actually relieved when I told her I was on her side and cut them off. See, this is the opposite of the other guy that like didn't believe his wife for like getting stalked. This guy's just like, no, my partner before my family, like I don't know. I mean, slay, I guess. Basically told me she was going to dump me for being an idiot who couldn't support his, wait, what? Katie was actually relieved when I told her I was on her side and cut them off. Basically told me she was going to dump me for being an idiot who couldn't stop his girlfriend of 3 years when she basically being tortured for fun. That sentence doesn't really make sense. I'm just glad she didn't and that we are getting through this together. Oh, okay. So yeah, right. He was just going over what she said before, that she would leave him if he didn't cut them off. Thank you guys for every comment, even the ones calling me out for being an idiot trying to make Katie forgive my brother for the horrible things he did. When you're faced with this kind of dilemma and you've been so close with your family for over 20 years, you get blindsided. Fair enough, honestly. So me and Katie cut them out starting today, and we plan to move to the USA next year. We always wanted to live there and finally be far away from them. Damn. That's hard though. Like, I mean, I just think of my family, like I'm so close with my family, and cutting them off would be so incredibly hard. But like, if my sister was to poison Caleb every time they met for over 3 years, like now I'm thinking, of course I would cut them off. And like them not saying sorry and being like, you, like, no, like I'd be like, you're crazy and we're done. You know, maybe we revisit 5 to 10 years from then and maybe they grew up and figured it out. And if my parents like tried to justify it, yeah, you know, my partner's my family now. And if somebody tries to hurt my new family, go away. You know, I'm interested to hear what you guys say down in the comments. That's f***ed up though. It's illegal. My God. Comments. No, she's ruining the bro ship, he said as he plunged the dagger into his brother's back again and again. Yeah, for sure. Like, what? The crazy part is it took them 2.5 years to figure this out. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm surprised she kept going back as much as they did. I mean, I guess they did take like months off and stuff, but I don't know. She probably has that issue if like any sort of cross-contamination happens. So she probably just thought it was like an innocent cross-contamination. She wouldn't assume that somebody was trying to actually poison her. Crazy. Just crazy. Horrible. I'm with you guys. Like, I read through it. I weighed both options. You have the absolute right to cut them off, for sure. Anyway, let's move on to the last one. Am I the asshole for snapping at my boyfriend for bringing a man into the bedroom while I'm trying to sleep? No, you're not the asshole. Done. Okay, no, we're gonna read it. All right, let's read it. So for quick context, my boyfriend bought us a new bed frame and mattress, but the frame came with a crack in one of the pieces. When he told Amazon, they just sent him another one. One day at work, an employee mentioned he was needing a new bed, so my boyfriend said he could have the one Amazon sent him if he didn't mind the broken piece. Well, he didn't, and he came to get it today. Oh. I know this person, and I do not like him for various reasons. Oh God. My boyfriend told me the night before he was coming to get it. I said, cool, I'm not coming out of the bedroom unless I have to. Okay, well, I mean, you would have to because the bed's in there, so there is that. He came, and I vaguely heard them talking, but I was half asleep and didn't care. Then I heard my boyfriend say something about showing him our bed, and I heard him say that I was in there, but it was fine. Oh no, sir. Naughty no, no, no. No, no, no. I kind of froze, half asleep and confused until I hear them coming in and I pulled the blankets over my head as my boyfriend announced coming in. Oh, I'm uncomfortable for you. I said very loudly, why? And they just came in. It was hot and stuffy under the covers. Thank God I wore baggy clothes and not my usual sleepwear, so I pulled the blankets down and the guy was just standing there in the doorway and awkwardly said, good morning, to which I replied very angrily, good morning back, and probably looked like I wanted to kill everyone there. Fair enough. That would have been bad. I would have blown the f*** up. So my boyfriend showed off the bed and started to leave, to which I snapped at him for not shutting the door behind him on his way out. I don't like leaving the door completely open because it's so awkward when his kid goes to the bathroom across the hall and we see each other when I'm trying to sleep. Yeah, it's a little weird. It's not like you're naked or something, but whatever. I just want it cracked enough for my cat to get in and out, and he knows this. Fair enough. You set boundaries. That's fair. Eventually, the employee leaves and my boyfriend comes in and I immediately sat up and tell him I did not like that at all. He tries saying something in a sing-song voice that may have been a half-assed apology, but I cut him off saying, I really didn't fucking like that at all. Fair. And he turned around and left without a word. Oh, childish. Yikes. I shut the door completely and laid down, just sort of locked up in place. My whole body just felt sort of heavy and my chest hurt, but I couldn't cry, but that was just so humiliating to have not only a man that does not belong in my bedroom there, but also him seeing me in a safe space, an absolute mess from sleeping was just horrible. Fair enough. Like, don't even need to justify it. It's your space. That was not okay. Later, when I got up for work, my boyfriend left as soon as he knew I was moving, got his pants, and left without a word. On my way out, I very angrily texted him that since he decided to Irish goodbye me after hurting me that bad, I'd take the couch tonight. Damn. He didn't reply, and he was asleep when I got home, so on the couch I am now. I want to know if I'm the asshole for how I reacted, because I have a feeling that's how he's going to twist it when he does. Or if he does, saying anything at all. Oh God, I hate the silent treatment so much. It makes me so uncomfortable. Even reading this, I can like feel the tension, just cut it with a knife. It makes me so uncomfy. Initially, you are completely in the right to say that you're uncomfortable. End of story. He should have said, are you decent? Or is it okay if you come out? You should have been notified before he came in there with a fucking man. Any human, totally fine. He tried to play it off playfully. You asserted yourself. Is swearing good? Probably not. But who cares? You're fucking mad. I get it, dude. And the way he handled it, so poor. Like, I'm all for if you need to cool down and take, some time, that's fine. But let the person know. Be like, you know what? I need to cool down. I need to take like an hour or a day to just like think about this and we can come back to this conversation level-headed. Fair enough. I've been in those situations, but to just walk away and not say anything, fucking jackass move. Okay. I don't think you're the asshole personally. Let's see. I think we have an update. Oh, mini update 6 hours later. All right. There's a lot of comments, more than I expected. I want to start by saying thank you all, even the ones that said I was the asshole but gave a polite reason why. This really helped me calm down my anxiety and my anger. My anger was through the roof, and this really helped calm me down, distract me, and clear my head. Okay, fair enough. What did people say how she was the asshole? Okay, a lot of people said she's not the asshole, but I don't care.
Full funnel ads to reach audiences every step of the way. Fit for a market.
I don't agree with them. Anyway, I would like to clarify here because I noticed a lot of people misreading it, but the employee was never buying anything, especially not our actual bed that I was sleeping on. Okay, that's relevant. Okay, I didn't realize that either, and I'm still on your side. He was picking up the free spare bed frame because Amazon is kind of weird in how they fix things, apparently. Okay, so it was like in a different place. Interesting. I really have no idea why or how they ended up in the bedroom. I will eventually find out, and that will be in the update, which I will update the post with an update when I have one. My lord. Okay, this is even more context that just makes you more not the asshole. I tried to be as polite as possible in my replies, but a few times my temper did flare a bit. I apologize for that. I admittedly haven't slept since all this happened, so I'm pretty impressed I could spell still. Haha. I'd like to especially thank the men that apologized for what I dealt with. How the world is going about that was really wonderful to see. I thank you to every woman that defended me and lifted me up. Your aggression was honestly sweet as f***. I genuinely appreciate it. Your kindness. You're welcome. When the time comes, I'm going to let him explain himself, listen, and explain myself as well. I will apologize for snapping, only if he actually shows remorse, what he did, and understands how wrong it was. Yeah, the whole, saying, didn't... Swearing is just, it just amplifies everything in an argument, and I find it's just not productive. It's hard to not, though, sometimes. I get it. If he makes excuses, I'm not going to meet him in the middle. I know a lot of you were mad about sleeping on the couch. I did no sleeping at all, of course, but when we've clashed before, he almost always takes the couch, so I don't see it as unreasonable, but I get where you are coming from. That's the goal. Yeah, I mean, my goal is to never go to sleep angry. That's always the goal.